This is a burial site of the past kings.
You can't go in it.
You cannot.
You have to be careful when you walk through this at high tide.
Yes, you don't want to meet up with a stingray. Are you ready?
For what?
To be amazed.
Okay, yeah.
This is Nanmadol. There's 92 man-made islets. This was the main fortress of all Nanmadol. This was where the king and his high priests were located. They ruled all of Phonpei from here. A lot of archaeologists have come up with many different theories as to how it was done. The accepted story as to how this place was built is two brothers. They're semi-gods. They wanted to build a place of worship because they were unsatisfied with the way that the cultural system was working then, and so they decided to build a place that was going to be a kingdom. Their first try was in a different place, not here, and that failed. And then they tried another place and that failed. And they came here and they asked the name of this reef, because we're on a reef, and they were told Sonan Leng, meaning the reef of heaven. And they wanted to build a place which was a connection between earth and heaven, and so they built Nanmadol. Nanmadol means places in between. Right here, any visitor to see the king, they are greeted right here. This is the sakao preparing stone. As you can see, the long part indicates the squeezer, and the two small holes, one indicates the cup and the other indicates the pounder. That is where the person who prepares the sakao used to sit. So you can say that's his butt marks.
How did they get all these stones here anyway? I mean, this thing's...
Well, they used magic and it flew. When they were bringing these rocks from the mountains, they actually went and asked it. And then these rocks flew here. As you can see there, that's an entrance. It's low because nobody approaches the king upright. You come in here to see the king on your hands and knees. Archaeological carbon dating goes far back as 500 AD. The people who live, there are 92 islets, each one has its own purpose, and so the people stay on those ones. Only certain people can actually step on this one. But the thing is, nobody ever looked at the man, looked directly at the king. They had a fear for him. They thought, the way their mentality was, is if they did look at the king directly, they would drop dead right there. This is best way to put it is it was a prison. This is the type of prison where your judgment is given based on your survival in there. A guilty verdict is if you die when the tide comes in here. If the tide comes in and you drown and die, you're guilty. If you survive it, you're innocent. Every attempt an archaeologist has on Nanmadol have all been inconclusive. Nobody's actually explained how it was built. They have all these theories. They come out here and try to put those theories into use, and they all fail. This was the king's bathing area. That little thing over there with the tree, that is where you go if you want to swim. You gotta get permission. What it is a special chant, and at the same time it's a throwing of a stone into the water, and what you're waiting for is the permission to be given, and it's in the form of a shark coming up. If that shark comes up, you can swim. If you don't see a shark, jump in at your own risk. Ecotourism sayings, take only pictures, leave only footprints. And Nanmadol takes that one further. You take only pictures, leave only footprints, or else. And it has actually been proven and happened. People have died unexplainable deaths from taking things away from Nanmadol.
Well, that's it from phonpei, Micronesia. Next week I'll be in Koshrai. I've enjoyed myself so much here. The people are so friendly and it's beautiful. So if you're thinking about a great getaway and a very romantic one, think of this place, the village. These are waterbeds too. I've enjoyed myself immensely. See you next week in Koshrai. Good night.